Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Atypical Security Guard. I want to thank you for joining me for tonight's debrief. And as always, I want to thank you so much for joining us here at the Security Guard channel. If you're getting any benefit from the videos that we are uploading, please like, share, and subscribe. You can hit that little button that's right here. And I am so happy about the community that we're building. I've been getting some comments from you guys, a couple of emails from you guys asking questions, and that's exactly what I want. I want us to build a community here where we can help other security guards, help each other, and just really, just build more around what we do. We really do have a very awesome job, a very unique job, and I think that we need to share more about that. So I have a very special announcement. Starting tomorrow, I will be doing some really interesting reaction videos. What I want to do is scour the internet for interactions that people have with security guards, and I want to kind of give my perspective, kind of break down what I see, some of the things that are going wrong, some of the things that are going right, and maybe we can just kind of share intel and share information and help to keep ourselves safe and help to make our industry better. But with that being said, today I want to answer a question from a fellow guard and a fellow YouTuber. His name is Officer Pena, and he has a channel called Officer Pena TV. I'm going to put a link in the description box, and if you guys could, please make sure you subscribe to his channel and show him some love. But he asked, how do I get more money from my company? And I'm going to be very honest, that is the question that we all ask. How can we get more money? Well, as you can see right now behind me here, I'll move this just a little bit. I am in Portland, Oregon, and for the first time in a long time, we have over 6 inches. I got a car coming. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Hey, listen, you know that my channel is it's a haven for mishaps when I'm filming. There have not been any cars on this street all night, and the second I start filming, the cars start driving through. But hey, it is what it is. This is Portland, Oregon, and for the first time in a couple of years, we have over 6 inches of snow. So that has really shut everything down. Working at a retail establishment today, they had over 60 call-offs, right? And some of those call-offs included officers from my company. So to answer Officer Pena's question, my solution is very, very simple. Now, keep in mind that what I'm going to tell you, all of the tips that I'm going to give you, they might not work, right? Our industry is very fickle. It goes by the way of the contracts. If the contracts aren't there, if the money's not coming in, there's not really any money to pay the officers. But that being said, what I'm going to give you is just some general advice that I think in the long term, on a long enough continuum, will help you make more money. And it's really, really simple. Today and yesterday with this huge snowstorm, people were just calling off. And I understand that in any situation when there's bad weather, you don't want to put yourself in harm's way. If you honestly can't make it to work, then you call off. But unfortunately, most people, they take advantage of an opportunity to take off, and that goes for security officers as well. If you have a manager or you have a supervisor, his job or her job is to make sure that contract is staffed. If you're one of the officers that no matter what, bad weather, whether you're having to work a double, you're taking up shifts where other people are not, you're putting yourself in a great position where you can ask for more money down the road. Okay? Now again, let me say that. If you're one of those officers that every single time someone else calls off, you pick up that shift, you're literally Johnny on the spot when your supervisor or your direct manager needs someone to take a shift, you're putting yourself in a better position. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but you're putting yourself in a better position down the road to be able to negotiate for more money. What are some other things that you can do in order to get yourself a higher salary? Well, it's certifications. It's like anything else. What are you bringing to the table? If you're an unarmed guard, get your armed certification. If you have your armed certification, become an instructor. If you don't want to do any of those things, like I said in the video last week, find ways that you can contribute for the company as a whole, right? So much like dating, much like finding a mate or finding a woman or a man, whatever you're into, what you bring to the table is the most important. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. So if you're bringing more value to the table, you're going to be able to command more money down the road. Now, for Officer Pena, I saw that you're in York, Pennsylvania, and you're going for your 235, which is your armed lethal agent license. And I want to tell you that I used to live in Pennsylvania myself, and I actually had that same certification. So another thing that you personally could do, and what I would really hope that you would look into, is becoming a constable. Constable is one of the old-time law enforcement agencies at the beginning of the magisterial period in the United States. And certain areas, Pennsylvania being one of them, still utilize the constable. So for you, this is a great opportunity for you to get even more involved in law enforcement and also command a bigger check. So I would ask you to look into getting your constable training. I think that's like the PA Act 40 or 42. That's done by the Highway Patrol, if I'm not mistaken. But getting your armed license, looking into becoming a constable, there's a whole lot of things that you can do with that. You can do armed process service. You can do citation or delivery services for attorneys. There's a lot of different things that you can do with that constable badge, that constable license in Pennsylvania that can bring you a lot of money, okay? So that being said, I hope that I have offered a little bit of information. I hope that that can help point you in the right direction. And as always, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today, being a part of this community. Continue to watch your six and be great. Be great.